Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. Mwah. Thank you so much for being here. It's so good to have you. Thank you for all of your support, you guys. I just want to go ahead and start this reading with an opening a sacred space for our pick a card reading today. I always like to start it off with a little bit of a kind of a prayer-ish energy, just to maintain the positive vibes in the room, to maintain the sacred energy in the comments. So I do want to say thank you so much to all of my clients who have been so patient. I am working on personals, you guys, as fast as possible. There are a lot of things. There are a lot of things happening externally that I could literally write a book on, but we're going to keep it moving, and in due time, I will definitely share a lot of my experiences. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for your patience. If you do want to book a personal reading, please give me some time to get back to you. I am catching up on in-depth readings, you guys, okay? Perfect. I also want to say thank you for your donations. Seriously, you guys have been such a tremendous, just an addition to my life. You guys have been amazing. You guys have been fantastic. I want to say thank you for my selenite lamp and my Himalayan salt lamp. You really saved my life out there. To my subscriber that bought it for me, oh my God, like gifted it. Trust me when I say you've saved my life. So if you'd like to donate, I have all that information below. I have my Cash App, I have my PayPal, and I have my Amazon wish list, and then I have my independent deck wish list, so I could bring new energy to the channel. Okay. So this is going to be a career forecast. Okay, so what's happening in terms of career? I know we have not done one, so I wanted to kind of, do something a little bit different so we can get some new energy in here for those of you who have been curious about your career. And yeah, also for those of you who are new, I am a psychic medium. I do read tarot intuitively. I start with a channeled message, and then I move on to the description of the cards. I am clairvoyant, I am clairaudient, I am a medium. I do offer mediumship-based readings, you guys. Those are priced a little bit differently. I have all that information below. Okay, thank you so much. Please don't forget to check out my Instagram. I have a giveaway, and I'm also doing complimentary Reiki sessions here and there, but you have to be a part of my Instagram to check my stories. Yeah, okay, let's jump in and see what's really going on. What's the tea with the career? Okay, so what's happening with the coin? What's happening in your life right now? Okay, so we have 3 decks. We have the Textured Tarot, we have the Muse Tarot, and then we have the Charman. I'm getting downloads already. Oh my gosh. Okay. Please pick your deck, you guys. And if you need more time, pause the video. Oh my gosh. I am like, Spirit is just like, speak your truth. Speak your truth. Let me take a sip, you guys. Okay, let's go ahead and start with pile 1. All right, pile one, let's go ahead and get a channeled message before we start pulling the cards. So instantly, pile 1, I am getting an energy around your creativity. This pile, you guys are very creative, okay? June is going to be a month of expansion for you. I feel there are a lot of red and purple orbs here representing your root chakra, representing your higher crown energies. This is like a powerful blend because this is where you receive and where you give your energy, okay? So a lot of you guys, in terms of career, I am seeing a lot of maybe feeling stable, feeling content, feeling like you've got what you need. Maybe you feel like, yeah, this is cool, but there's something missing. This pile, it's almost like there's an energy of feeling something is missing here, and you're trying to kind of figure out what it is, okay? There's a lot of Egyptian energy in this pile. There's a lot of Mat energy in this pile. So anything involving justice, okay, criminal justice, law, even like social work. Okay, this is going to be something that resonates with you long term. Some of you guys have been, I'm having a vision of you extending checks, or you're extending money, or you're extending your hand. You've been giving a lot to the collective, and Spirit wants you to know that you will be rewarded for this. You have been very generous with people. You have been generous with your time. If it's not money, you've been generous with your time. You've been generous with your love. Okay, so this is something that's seen. Manifestation, exactly. What did I say? I saw a lot of blues, purples, and reddish energy here. There's a lot of energy surrounding your power right now in terms of, your spiritual energy is heightened because a lot of you have been giving to others that need you. And this is your time to reap the rewards of the benefits of being so charitable during the times that people may have needed it the most. And this could be a smile. This could be anything. This could be something involving as small as, a pat on the back, or someone that just needed your affection, or just kindness that you give just because you want to give it. You know what I'm saying? Wellness. Okay, what's going on with career? So exactly, you're manifesting a new career path in June. I kept hearing June. I am seeing a lot of distribution of energy. So some of you guys may be healers, or you want to become a healer, so you're taking necessary courses and classes to get there. Okay, there's an energy of you are fulfilling a soul contract with this. I love this deck. With this remembrance card, I feel like there's an energy of fulfilling. I'm hearing fulfilling contracts, fulfilling life purpose. I'm getting an energy of Leo, Sag, Aries here, especially if you're in Aries. I'm also getting a lot of Libra energy, a lot of Venetian energy, goddess-like energy. Some of you guys right now, I am seeing you may have a mother who is not doing well health-wise, or this is a grandmother that is not doing well health-wise. There is an energy here of a feminine or a mother. I feel like there's some kind of illness in the family. This could be now, or this could be something that, you've kind of been dealing with for quite some time. And this is something that maybe health runs in your family. Some of you guys have decided to move into the path of holistic healing, even like nutrition, or you want to be a therapist for eating disorders, anything involving health. There's like a commitment to see this through, okay? I feel like this is because you have witnessed a lot of this in your family, and it's almost like inspiring you to want to do something about it, okay? So, what's going on with your career path? There's an energy here, again, with the feminine, someone in your family being not doing so well. I feel like there's been kind of like it's been a catalyst for you to want to help the collective. I feel like some of you guys, this has been your caretaker, like a grandmother or something, and I feel like you decided to dedicate your life to health, some form of health, one way or another, okay? And I also feel this involves justice, so maybe bringing some kind of justice. You guys might feel very, very powerful, or you may feel very in tune with bringing some kind of justice to people who have been harmed. So you're a healer, again, healing people who have been injured, healing people who have been sick or harmed in some way. Maybe even healing children, healing the mind, healing the body. There's so many different ways to heal. What's going on in career for pile 1 right now? Okay, some of you guys are gonna you are going to be preparing to give a speech, or you're preparing for an interview for a job that is going to land on your lap unexpectedly in June. This is going to be a presentation of why, it's almost like a dissertation. It feels like why you are eligible for this. Like, why do you feel like you're the perfect fit for this job, kind of deal. And I'm getting like a panel of people. So some of you guys may be dealing with a very big level up job in June. Okay. This feels like I'm hearing a breakthrough, something you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for something new. You've been waiting for something different. And this is going to be 10th house, like fame, public recognition, something big. Even if it's not a 9 to 5, even if it's not like, an agency or something, I feel this is about collectively, you're going to be known for your healing abilities, for your teaching abilities, something involving where you are taking your experiences and you want to help heal other people because of what you've seen and what you've endured, okay? So career for you is about tuning in, okay? And I feel like a big part of this right now, there is a lot of thinking. I'm hearing a lot of creativity. We have Mercury involved. So when I think of Mercury, this is about your communication style. A lot of you guys have been in your head. So this is perfect because you're manifesting, you're feeling your energy, you're thinking about your energy. You're really manifesting from a place of, yes, I know where I'm going, or I have an idea, or it's almost like you're saying, like, you're picturing where you're headed. You know what I mean? But I also feel this is about, even collaboration, maybe with one person, or even a collaboration of maybe sharing ideas with someone if you feel comfortable with that. And I feel like a lot of you guys are really going to start creating from a place of authority. I'm hearing authority. You no longer want to play it small, especially in June. I'm getting like a lot of powerhouse energy, and this is right around the corner. So with this lunar eclipse in reverse, you guys need to remember where you come from. Your soul is very ancient. I'm hearing BC. So this means you have to allow yourself to constantly, shed the layers like a snake, or like a serpent, right? Like you have to constantly allow yourself to shed the old layers to build the new stuff. Let go of all the past or who you were. You're very shapeshifter like, Pile One. I'm getting a lot of Gemini energy in your 4th house, your Chiron, your 10th house. I'm even getting rising. So there's a lot of presentation or even like life purpose of this duality, this shape-shifting energy that you carry, and it's going to do you a lot of justice in terms of work, because you're going to navigate several different personalities. You're going to have to work with several different people. And when you are aiming to be in the public eye, when you are aiming to be popular, to be famous, you have to really understand that everyone has a different phase in their life. Everyone has a different face that they put on publicly. Not everybody's comfortable with your opinion. Not everyone's comfortable with your ideas. Not everyone's going to like you. Not everyone's going to think you're great. Not everyone's going to assume that you know or they know. So you guys are taking on a very powerful magician energy. Like, you know how to adapt and how to become the people you are interacting with, which is why you are going to be such a great healer. Does that make sense? You have the ability to really like shapeshift into this energy. Like, you guys are this swan energy. You're very fluid in communication, whether you know it or not. And this is going to serve you in terms of your career. Okay. 7th house in reverse. Some of you guys are taking maybe a loss in terms of a partnership, or you're going at this alone in June. Okay. I kept feeling that anyway, that you guys are really taking it upon yourselves to move on, to move forward, to do your own thing. Like, you don't want to wait for anyone. You're really trying to kind of do these things on your own time. I'm hearing a class, like a webinar, or there's like a class. Some of you guys are taking a new class here, coming up in June. I'm hearing June 6th, June 16th. The number 6 is very prominent here, representing balance, representing union. Could be, even like karmic lessons. This could be a part of the reason why you incarnated. So what's going on in career? This is also standing out here, you guys, to me, Uranus in reverse. So I feel like a lot of you guys are trying to kind of fit the mold. Okay, when it comes to career, maybe you have like this decision between moon and soul. Moon and soul for me is about a deeply intuitive pull versus it's like an inner knowing. It's like you know what you need to do. But for me, this is about the 3D and then your intuition. So this is saying, how can you combine, your lunar energies, your emotional feelings about work, your state of joy, and also make money off of it? because ultimately your power comes from your heart space. If you're not doing something that you love, no matter how much money it makes you, you're going to go home and feel empty at the end of the day. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah? The Knight of Wands in reverse. What's going on in career for you in June? I'm hearing flexibility. Some of you guys need to become more flexible and more fluid. Yeah, there's a lot of rigidness, especially because of what you've been through in the past. But you guys know, see, the thing is, with this high frequency energy, you guys know how to transform this, so I'm not even worried about it. You guys know how to transform this. Career, pile one. Yeah, you guys are, it's like I'm hearing a metamorphosis. You are moving away from feeling paranoid. Maybe you have some PTSD. Maybe there's some trauma here surrounding trust. And I feel like you're really awakening a different side of yourself, okay? There's going to be moments where you're going to want to collaborate and then you're going to want to go at it alone. And that's okay. Some of you are Virgo, strong Virgo energy. Okay, so what do we have here for career for you in June? Okay, so here we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, right? We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Justice card. So again, look at that sequence. Wow, this is powerful stuff, you guys. So some of you guys have been really weighed down by life, okay? I feel like we're all feeling this energy in the pandemic. We all feel really weighed down right now. We all feel kind of like heavy, right? There's a lot of assessing to do. I mean, personally, it helped me kind of leave a job that I didn't want to be in anymore, something that was really superficial for me. It wasn't making me feel happy, and I have a few jobs, right? So this is not my only one. Yeah, I feel like this pile, you guys are really recognizing what is really making you feel like you have a purpose. Like, what's going to really make you feel like you want to jump out of bed in the morning and get things done, okay? You're really assessing this in June. And I feel like to some degree, some of you guys had an encounter with someone who was very messy in regards to work, okay? I'm hearing dead-end contracts. So maybe someone kind of offered you a contract, didn't really tell you what it was really going to be like. And then you get there and it wasn't anything near what you thought it was going to be. I'm hearing coworkers were against each other, or maybe there was a lot of competition, or there was just like a separation. And I feel like you guys stand out. Like, you guys were meant to be healers. You guys were meant to be, very popular, to be, to stand for what you believe in. And these people, I'm almost getting, they couldn't stand your rise. They couldn't even stand seeing you because your aura shines so bright, it offended them, okay? So here we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. There's blocked communication. Again, Mercury. Listen, career for you is going to be all about your mind and the way you express yourself, your throat chakra, how you stand tall, how you go about expressing your truth and what you really want and creating your ideas. There's like a lack of movement, okay? Some of you guys feel a little bit paralyzed. And I feel like it's almost like you feel like you're lacking creativity or you're lacking direction. And if that's the case, get in tune with some water energy, get into your sacral energy, eat mangoes, all the orange fruits, all the orange vegetables, and meditate. You guys need some meditation. This feels like a very blocked psyche, okay? With so much potential. With the Justice in reverse, something happened, you guys, with your career where something was not fair to you, or you felt something wasn't fair, and it involved maybe your coworkers, the people around you. You did not get the recognition that you wanted. There was a lot of gossip. There was a lot of people in your business. And ultimately, I feel like there was a lot of injustice. I'm having a vision that you guys really come into work. You feel, you look good, you smell good, you're very presentable in the way you present yourself. You really are charming. And I am getting an energy of a boss here that you had that hated the fact that you knew how to manifest clients, or they were just jealous and evil eyeing you because they were wondering how you were getting all this business or how you were getting all this money, or maybe they were watching you become abundant and they didn't understand how because they are stuck in their poverty consciousness. So there's a lot of hate. There's a lot of jealousy, okay? Then we have the Hangman, and then we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So again, I feel like a lot of you guys had to take a pause. There's a level here of having to take a pause, look at things from a different perspective, and you're not going to give to this anymore. I feel like you guys decided to stop giving. I'm almost hearing you are making more money now without this job than you were making before. It almost feels like you're spending more money than making it. And it maybe for some of you, it even took this pandemic to really get the realization of where the money was flowing. You know what I mean? So this was like an eye-opening experience for you is what I'm getting. So let's see what opportunities. Pile 1, what's happening for you? What's your main opportunity? Career. Some of you guys need to, I'm almost getting, it's like the advice card is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Study something new. Start something new. I feel like you guys have so much potential. Law, social justice, healing. You guys are very powerful, but I'm hearing that you don't even realize it. I feel like you walk in a room and you don't realize how tall you, how bright your aura is and how much you really stand out. Hello. In June, you're about to manifest some new, you guys are manifestors. Listen, you know what's funny? I had a girl tell me once, I was 22 years old. Okay. She was like what's the word? An acquaintance, you know, one of my friends. We were all sitting, we were all chatting, and she looks at me and she goes, Yesenia, she goes, you don't even realize how beautiful you are, or how powerful you are. And I was like, what are you talking about? Because I tried not to carry myself like that, but the more I dimmed my light to fit other people, the more I dimmed to fit in, to kind of make myself invisible, because I hated the fact that I always got negative attention or jealousy or envy no matter what happened. And it was always other people who saw my power, who saw my inner beauty. I want to say inner, and you know, outer is whatever, it's temporary, right? We get old, girl, bye. It's timeless, like our soul is timeless, you know what I mean? And then I had another person tell me, a friend I met in college, back when I was in college, tell me, I could see why people are so envious of you. And I had just met her that year. So ultimately, you guys have this aura. You guys have a natural incarnation of beauty. So there's a lot of Venus energy in your chart where people are naturally very, very drawn to you. They want to be around you. And so what happens is that you are exploring a lot of this energy in June. You're going to become a magician. You're going to really stand in your power. You're going to be out in public. You're going to really you're going to showcase your strengths as a healer or whatever it is. I think you guys are feeling really lost because there's a lack of study, or there's a lack of pinpointing what it is you want to do. Well, I'm telling you, your strengths are people, public, helping others, humanity. But not just helping others, you guys. It's like your feeling of happiness, of self-fulfillment comes from it comes from your ability to manifest your dreams by yourself. You guys don't need anyone. You are manifestors. And I think you walking away from this job in June is going to be a relief. Like, you're going to see how you're so capable of really manifesting whatever it is that you thought you couldn't manifest. Because why? You're already fulfilled. Some of you guys have been working for yourselves for a really long time, or you already have a very emperor energy. You have this I can do it myself energy, Leo energy, Aries energy, Scorpios, Virgo. You guys might be Capricorns. So let's do one more. So what's happening for career for you in June? Okay, some of you guys are really sabotaging, so please stop. It's like I'm having a vision of you guys walking by a store, you're touching the glass and you're like, I wish I could have that dress. What did I say? Sabotaging. Listen, My intuition don't lie. The Four of Pentacles is about hoarding. It's about a scarcity mentality. Why can't you have that dress? Why can't you have that rollie? Why can't you? I know somebody gonna be like, girl, I got rent. Bye. Okay, listen, manifestation, you need to tune in. I need you guys, after this, go watch yourself a law of attraction video, read up on the law of attraction, tune into your power, meditate, and realize that you have no limits. You are setting your own limits. You manifest what you believe in. One of the things I started learning that's, something I'm healing within my lineage is receptivity. We have a lot of pride in my lineage, a lot of ego, a lot of pride, and receiving means weakness. So you just give by, so I'm learning. It took me a really long time to learn that receiving is also a gift, that I can't, it's not fair to me to just be a martyr and to just give my energy, give my time, give my love with nothing in exchange. That's why we all angry. Okay. Not like that, but you know what I mean? It's like, how many times has someone offered us something and we say no? Maybe we need it. Maybe we want it. And we feel shame around accepting. Check out Brene Brown. She's going to help you a lot. Listen, you guys, I'm hearing self-limitation. Don't do it, because you got a lot coming in. You got a lot of power coming in, but you need to make this ancestral or even like generational change. Like no one can do it for you. Does that make sense? You guys have a lot of creativity you're sitting on, and you need to really tune in. Yeah, like there's an amazing, a bursting amount of creative energy at your disposal. Use this time, if you guys are not working or you're just kind of, figuring out your next steps with career, start some art projects. Because listen, I'm not just saying that just to BS you guys, but art stimulates your intuition. I'm going to be an art therapist, so this is why I'm sharing this with you. It stimulates your intuition, your clairvoyance, your spiritual gifts. It's like the practice of being in the present when you paint or when you draw. So it's a form of meditation for some, okay? It opens several journeys. It opens you up to different avenues, to different experiences, to, different things that maybe you thought weren't even possible. It gets you out of that rational mind of 9 to 5, and it opens up the gates to something more, something different, okay? Something more, it's like you get to see a whole new world. So it could be pottery, it could be knitting, it could be painting, it could be watercolor. You guys figure it out. Pick one, okay? But what I do want you to do is go read up on that law of attraction, because maybe there's some ancestral stuff here that needs to be healed. Bursting with creative energy, bursting with healing abilities, bursting with the potential. You are going to use Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You're going to use the power of love, of alchemy, and you're going to create a stability, a new foundation. Some of you guys are manifesting a new home. Okay, I heard that. In terms of your career, but you have to be able to deliver. Some of you may have just a lot of dreams and there isn't enough groundwork. I'm seeing a lot of flighty energy and a lack of pentacle energy. So make sure you're balancing all these emotions, all this fulfillment with some earth. Okay. But that's what you got going on. And let's see what are the challenges? Let's just get one for the challenges. Yes. What did I say? Your self-esteem. You guys don't think you can manifest. 6 of Wands in reverse. What did I say? Y'all need to step into your power. Who can't manifest? Who can't manifest? Why not? You tell me. I don't want to hear it. No excuses. You can manifest, okay? Some tough love for me right there. Okay. All right. I hope that was helpful, you guys. Let's do pile 2. Let's see what's going on with you for career. Let's get channeled messages. I'm hearing contracts, spiritual contracts. Okay, some of you guys have been really, really, for the lack of finding the right word, grumpy, or feeling like you've been overworked. You feel like you don't like what you do anymore. You feel like you're worried about money. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm having a vision of your lifeline right now, and it looks very dim. Not saying that you're not living, boo. I'm just saying you're not living. Okay, there's one thing to live, but there's another to live. Work, career should never, this is my perspective. If you got to work that 9 to 5, honey, you better come home and work on your projects if you got the time, okay? If you are someone who needs to work to survive, that's fine. But what about your passion? What about the things you love? What about you? How to career. June. I'm hearing the element of surprise. You are working through contracts through remembrance. This is about your soul remembrance, soul alchemy, really removing the past life limitations. You know, I'm hearing, listen, some of you guys have a very strong connection as a shaman. Like, you guys are shamans, and it's dormant. You guys are not tapping into your power yet. I feel like in the past life, I am having a vision of you guys, your energy in this past life incarnation, your most recent life. You may have worked either as a slave, okay, or as someone who worked and you were oppressed by the system, where you were working under some serious, serious dictatorship, and the only money you would see was a penny or two for everything that you did, okay? Some of you guys in this most recent incarnation, you had a very, very traumatizing relationship with money and power because you felt powerless. So in this life, you're either going to be in two different extremes in this incarnation. You're either going to remember that feeling, your soul, this remembrance, you're going to remember that feeling, and you're going to go to the extent of wanting, craving power to the point of attracting lower vibrating energies, or you're going to move into the other side of the spectrum of not feeling worthy enough and sabotaging any chance you get. Some of you guys are holding on to dear life to the same job or the same career path, and it doesn't even make you happy. So listen, you guys are old souls, soul family, you got divine animals in reverse. Listen, your lesson here is powerful. You guys are learning how to become more in tune with your resources. You don't have to do things alone. You don't have to say no. Your solar plexus energy is awakening. Ooh. Vesica, Pisces, this is the most intuitive energy possible. You guys were High Priestess, and you're High Priestess again. So this is about you stepping into your power as a teacher. Divine animals, shamans, you guys have, listen, this is it. You're coming into an awakening in June through your unhappiness with your 9 to 5. Some of you guys are feeling alone, isolated, and you need to step out of your comfort zone. Listen, I know, I understand as someone who is going to be a therapist, okay? And I've gotten people judge me about that. Like, oh, you know, you're going to be a therapist. You should be doing this. Listen, if we were here to judge, like the purpose of our journey is to look inward. And if there's going to be any kind of judgment being passed, it better be constructive. And you better teach me something. So I don't know, you know, I feel strongly about that. My clients know I feel strongly about that. I don't like judgment, even though I come from a very judgmental family and background. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like it, because it lowers your frequency. And I've seen some stuff. I'm not going to go on a rant, but I've seen a lot of judgmental energy within the spiritual community, within readers, within anybody, teachers. It doesn't matter. And I'm like, you know, at the end of the day, the reason why I am saying this to you is because I want you guys to grow out of judging yourselves harshly and judging other people, because you guys have a divine plan. There is no room for judgment. We are here to make mistakes in order to grow. And the only kind of judgment we need to pass is on the injustice that we see on a day to day. And if we feel someone can learn something that we know, teach it. Teach it to them. And do it in a kind way. So you can share some resources, but don't judge people. Rant over. This is for you to alchemize your lineage with that Vesica Pisces. Vesica Pisces is a very powerful psychic medium energy. It's a very intuitive star. I believe it's a star. Someone or a plant. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a star last time I checked. But you guys are learning. This is about your sensitivity. You guys are empaths. You guys are really tuning in to a higher frequency in June, okay? And I feel you have this power to really affect other people in your community. And you could either use it to destroy them or you could use it to really make a difference. With this Cancer energy, I think you want to use it to make a difference. And you're going to. Okay, this is about you tuning into your moon energy, your lunar energy, your divine feminine energy to be a mother to humanity in whichever way that looks like. It doesn't have to be some crazy idealistic, oh my God, you're going to be the next Sylvia Brown, but it can be. Why not? If that's what you want, you need to manifest it from your emotions. You guys are manifestors from a place of feeling. You guys are maybe clairsentient. I believe that's how you say it. Clairsentient. You feel energy. So use that as a form of manifestation. Yeah? Break out of routine. Some of you may be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're going to break out of routine in June. You're going to have to. The old is no longer fitting you. Your health needs to be addressed as well. If you guys have not been taking care of yourself because you're taking care of everybody else, Spirit is saying you need to stop. Part of your career path is to take care of yourself so you can continue to take care of others. Someone here has a really cute puppy, like a little Dalmatian looking puppy. Oh, so maybe, again, I'm getting animals. So again, you have a strong connection to animals. Maybe you want to be veterinarians or you want to heal animals in whatever way, activists. But you're going to explore a tremendous amount of new beginnings involving a spiritual pursuit. Some of you are even going vegan. It's like you're going through a spiritual awakening, like your kundalini's rising. You're really feeling activated, okay? In June, you're going to get an increase of money. Your money's going to be looking fabulous. I always have the saying, the minute you close one door, another one opens. What is meant for you is meant for you for a period of time. I started this reading with hearing Spirit say contracts. Yeah. So part of the contracts is this change. Okay. Part of the contracts is this evolution. You guys are literally getting showered. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, they're showering you in abundance. They're like, sprinkle, sprinkle. Here's some love. Here's some money. You guys might have some issues with people around you. For me, the 7th house is also, I believe it's about allies, but also enemies or hidden enemies or people who you're supposed to collaborate with, but maybe there's a lack of collaboration, especially with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in June. But there's an awakening for you, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's vibing with you or not. You're coming into your power with that solar plexus energy, so you don't care. You're like, you're like, get out my way. Some of you guys want to become a boss for your firm or your company, and it can happen. But you're reinventing yourself either way. A lot of this is about the way you manifest your words into reality. How are you thinking? What's your medicine? What are you thinking about on a daily? What are you consuming in terms of your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health? Okay? I'm hearing balance. Yeah, bringing balance into your life. Career in June, Pile 2. Yes, reinvention. Yes, whatever you're doing in June is going to be a genius. It's going to be original. That Uranus energy, you are standing out of the crowd. That explains why you are not worried about fitting in with this partnership. You're like, I don't want to fit in anymore. I don't care. I just hear a lot of you guys saying, like, I don't even care. If I fit in, great. If I don't, that's cool too. And I just saw an orb, like a really bright purple orb, okay? So there's a lot of like energy surrounding you don't need to be dependent. You're not codependent. And also, but be careful that you're not moving into an extreme of needing to be independent for the sake of being independent. You know what I'm saying? Balance. You got to bring your life into balance. Okay. What's going on in terms of career for you in June? I'm hearing schedule. You guys need to stick to an organized schedule. Yes. Yeah, some of you guys are facing some kind of injustice in terms of your career, finances. But this injustice is going to be an awakening for you to stand more in your power. It's going to really open you up to the possibility. Yes. Again, your boss was hating. I don't even know how. Either it was your boss, or is somebody who's hating on your abundance or your ability to charm. I'm getting this person would see you walk in. For some of you, I don't know. I'm just getting an environment of you being sick of maybe being there, but having to do it anyway. Having people kind of hate on you because maybe you had a low energy about being there, or they always wanted you to do something. There was a lot of demands and no pay, or feeling restricted, feeling trapped, feeling like you needed this job. You're not going to do this to yourself anymore. As we move into June, you're fully accepting your power. You're fully accepting the fact that you can manifest this new creative start. You're really owning it. You are owning it. You're like, I'm not going to play victim anymore. A big part of what's helping is that you're reinventing yourself. You're going to get like, I'm hearing an illumination. Again, you're really activated, okay? Spiritually, you're going to get a download right here through spirit. You're going to be like, wow, like, I don't know why I was waiting on that. So look at the synchronicities, look at the numbers, look at what's happening around you. Some of you guys maybe want to be famous for something. Maybe you're working towards to become an artist, a makeup artist, a photographer, a painter, modeling, rapping, singing, but it's all coming for you. You're like, I don't want to just live unhappy, so I'm going to take my fulfillment with that Ace of Cups, and I'm going to take my fine self and manifest my dreams. June, wow, is looking absolutely wonderful. It is looking wonderful. It's looking bright. It is looking filled with opportunity, okay? A lot of you guys are recognizing your power. Yeah? You're really seeing yourself in a different light. You're seeing how powerful you can be. Okay? Some of you guys are going to take some time to go into hermit mode in June. I'm hearing selective. Yeah, you're going to be trying on some pieces and you're like, is this good for me? You're going to really, yeah, there's a lot of, yes, worldwide recognition for whatever it is that you're going to step into. You're going from feeling unseen, honey, to seeing seen in whatever you do. Listen, if you have been waiting for a sign to go public on your art, or to go public on something, or to, get into some kind of modeling, or to do something involving the world, this is your sign to go do it. The Eight of Wands in reverse talks about slowing down. Like, a lot of you guys are going to block out distractions. So you might have been busy, kind of doing busy work, but there's something that's changing for you in June where you feel more focused on what you need to do instead of the things that are not really important, okay? Your self-esteem. You need to bring your self-esteem into balance, because some of you guys really want to be maybe recognized, or maybe, listen, you guys are very powerful, but I will say your challenge is the way you accept criticism. If someone doesn't validate you, you get deflated really easily. I'm going to tell you right now, if you will be moving into this worldwide energy, you cannot be in this place of taking everything personal. What people think about you is none of your business. That's their perception of you. Why does it matter? Do you know who you are? And if you're very firm If you're very firm, and this is what I love in my twin flame. He doesn't know this, but I'm about to say it. He's an Aries. I was reading a comment where someone challenged him. There was a big group conversation. Someone challenged him against his perspective, his point of view. And instead of backing down, he stood firm in what he believed in. And it wasn't something dumb. It was factual. It was like very factual, very historical, very like cultural, right? Like facts, laws. And someone tried to, minimize him or try to minimize his beliefs. And he stood tall in his power. It didn't matter. And it wasn't offensive. It was literally the most diplomatic way you could ever shut someone down. This is what you guys are going to experience in June. You're going to have to learn how to navigate people. Hang out with the Libra. Whenever I want to kind of shape shift into a sign, I hang out with the sign. That's what I do. Like, I hang out with one of my friends. When I want to be more assertive and I want to be more in my power, I hang out with an Aries. When I want to be more fluid, I hang out with a Pisces. When I want to multitask or create a project, I hang out with a Gemini. And really kind of tune into that air energy, fire, whatever energy you're trying to tune into. This is about air. How do you think politics do it? How do you think they finesse us all into zombies? Because I'm sorry, I'm playing with my hair, you guys, but they really, they come in and they know how to speak. They know how to speak. They know what to say. They know the right things to say to hook us for that vote. Okay. They know when to pause. They know when to use their hands. They know when to react, and they know when to fall back. This is what you guys need to learn, because if you're going to be in this, oh yeah, baby. Okay. Some of y'all out here trying to be a Sylvia Brown, baby, and y'all gonna reach it. But listen, y'all can't be out here sensitive. There's room for sensitivity. One of my favorite memes is the best revenge is put into a new creative project. And I really live by that. I take what you throw at me and I'm going to transform that shit into something better. I don't even bother on revenge. I don't even bother on the opinions of people who are low vibrational. If it's someone that I respect, they're going to come at me with respect. It's not going to be something low vibe. Okay? So you guys need to understand that you have a big shift in terms of your career, money, status, and power coming up. You're going from here, rags to riches, Oprah. And even if it's not that big, you guys, you're going to get big opportunities, but you need to know how to handle publicity. You need to know, if you let people run you, you let people's opinion run you, where are you going to be? This is why I used to always tell one of my friends, because it took me a long time to get it. You need to know who you are in life. And even then, I'm always like chameleon, but ultimately still learning how to be who I am is really hard. Saying no is really hard, right? But if you don't, you're going to fall victim to other people's BS. They're going to say, oh, you wear too much makeup, so I'm not going to watch you. Okay? Sorry. Then I'm just not, I mean, you don't have to degrade people who try to get you. I've had so many people just try to, but I have more amazing people who build me than try to tear me down. And I'm telling you this because this is something you guys are going to step into majorly. And you may even have, I'm getting a lot of Taurian energy, you guys. You're going to have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your environment try to tear you down. Sun, Moon, Rising. They're going to try to tear down your creativity or your career or your status or something in your environment, and you're going to have to be in your power. Does that make sense? But everything else is looking beautiful. You guys are transforming. Wow, butterflies. I'm seeing butterflies all around you. Blessings. You guys can do this, okay? Stand in your power, baby. Stand in that power. All right, let's go ahead and get that pile 3 up in here. Let's get that pile 3 up in here, boo. How you really feel though, right? Okay, pile 3. All right, pile 3. What's going on in career for you? Pile 3. Pile 2 was intense. I don't know if y'all want to check that out, but that was beautiful. Whoever pile 2 is, y'all better give me a little shout out, because y'all powerful. So let's see what pile 3 has in store. What's going on for your career here? Career, finances. Some of you guys are going to collaborate with someone that you're meeting. This is going to be a friend. This is going to be someone you really respect. This is going to be someone that you feel is on your level. This person feels like a Virgo energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. The focus is going to be on root and sacral. Building new foundation from a place of love, from a place of what you love doing, and also your creations, your self-expression. A lot of you guys are choosing to collab. Maybe there's been a lot of past energy of hurt wounds surrounding people who have betrayed you in terms of collaborating. But I feel like you really want to collaborate with this person, or you're kind of really desiring to work with somebody. Divine. Wow, I said collaboration, but guess who it is? Guess who it is? Y'all about to collaborate with your divine masculine. Damn, that was a curveball. You guys are about to be power couples. There's only light in reverse. Maybe there's been too much of a focus on the masculine energy here in terms of career. If you're feeling blocked creatively, I'm going to give you a few different storylines that I'm getting here. If you've been feeling a little bit blocked lately in terms of your creativity, you guys are way too much in your masculine energy, okay? There is too much of a push to get something done, to get something off the ground. There's too much of a push instead of a I'm going to sit and manifest and receive what I know I deserve. You see, you feel the difference in that? There's a difference, right? When we are pushing, I'm not talking about creativity either, because when it comes to creativity, that's a good place to exert a lot of that masculine energy, a lot of that assertiveness. Like when I'm creating something, I put a lot of I don't want to say aggression, but I'm very assertive when I write, and I'm very yeah, I like that, or no, there's a lot of masculine energy when I create. But I'm talking about maybe you guys have been trying to push your product to whatever product it is, whether it's you, whether it's you're in a sales company, or your ideas. Maybe there's a lack of flexibility in the way you're approaching people and the way you're approaching your ideas in the world. You have to make room for a transformation with things that you love doing. There's no need to be so serious in June. Allow the energy of joy to move you, to transform you. You don't have to push, okay? For others, you are going to start a business with your divine masculine, where there's going to be some kind of work. There's going to be some kind of soul expansion with your divine masculine. Okay? Career for you, pile 3. I'm hearing red ribbon. Oh, okay, red ribbon. Yes. Red ribbon means, prestige. It means being well known. It means reputation. It means people know who you are. I'm also having a vision of a red carpet, so there's a lot of that. You guys are really, I'm feeling like you guys are really coming into a place of recognizing your power. Maybe you haven't been recognizing your power. Some of you are really going to see this with your divine masculine. You might be with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Yes. There's been some confusion. There's been some illusion around what you want to do. Self-mastery. I'm seeing a lot of sketching. I'm having a vision of a lot of sketching, a lot of drawing, a lot of creation. Wow. Pile 3. Yeah, I'm also having a vision of oranges, which is a representation of sacral chakra. So you guys are really going to be focusing on starting something new. I feel like you're going to get the help from your partner that you're going to be dealing with. If not, this is just about you stepping into more of a masculine energy versus a passive energy. So what's going on here? Pile 3. Pile 3. Career in June. Yeah, some of you guys are really, I don't know if you're into architecture or design, but you're redesigning something, and a lot of you guys are going to ask for help, or you're going to have someone help you in terms of designing a website. You're designing something, okay? Even if it's just maybe even your resume, there's a decision to design something new. Career for pile 3. I'm hearing divine timing. There's a lot of timing being put in this. A lot of you guys are working really hard behind the scenes to do this. Okay. There's like a lot of work being put here. Pile 3. Some of you are going to travel for work. I'm hearing you're going to get an opportunity to move away to find a new job. And this is going to be across the water. So this is going to be somewhere else. This isn't even going to be, in a close proximity. But I feel for a lot of you, I want to say the collective energy, you have a masculine here who's going to help you make this change. Okay. This may even be like an office job, but like I'm almost getting like a very upscale kind of opportunity of working in a firm. It almost looks like a firm, like being, law school, architecture. What's happening for you in career and finances in June, pile 3. But there's a lot of manifestation happen. But I will be honest. I keep feeling energetically blocked, while other piles I felt very in a flow. So I'm wondering if you guys are having a hard time tuning into your heart space, because there's only light in reverse. I'm almost getting like I'm having a hard time with tuning in here, because this is where we create. This is where we create. So this is why you have to protect your heart as well, because people try to attack your heart. Trust me, I've been through it. That's just a little fair warning of energy attacks, psychic attacks, okay? Of people who are jealous of your creativity. This is where they go, or your sacral. So anyway, there's a lot of building. There's a lot of trust that's being built with your partner. I feel like this person is going to help. I'm hearing they're going to help set you up for success. So some of you guys are really moving into union with your person. You're going to be traveling for this. You're going to be moving on into this 10 of Cups energy of fulfillment. There's going to be an ending to something where you are now, and you're going to move closer to your life purpose. Some of you guys need to really check your relationship with money, your relationship with your self-esteem. Either you're too focused. Listen, with this combination, there is only light in reverse. There's too much of focus on money, 3D. This is why I can't tune into my heart. I'm almost feeling uncomfortable, to be honest with you, doing your reading, not being able to tune into my heart. That's why I was like, what's going on? Because the last two, my heart was flowing. There was a strong light and a flow. It's not bad. It's just that you guys have a strong attachment to money. And it's blocking your heart chakra, and it's probably blocking your crown. Because this attachment is becoming unhealthy. It's lessening your connection to humanity, and it's kind of making you more resentful if you don't get promoted, or if you don't get the job, if you don't do this, if you don't have the status or the power. Money matters here, which is fine. It's for some of you, you've kind of related money and having a lot of money with happiness. So maybe changing this perspective with your masculine, or even just changing your perspective, will help you move to calmer waters. This is ancestral. I almost get like this is like generational, like learned negative patterns, poverty consciousness. Maybe someone in your family was very focused on the coin and not on the happiness. Okay. Yeah, maybe you guys come from a broken home, or a divorce situation, or a situation where you saw that money mattered, okay? Power mattered. And if you didn't have money, you didn't have power. So how can you manifest that into something more spiritual, or into something more like where you can tune into the collective and really help humanity while you're chasing the coin? So that's my homework for you. So what opportunities do you have in terms of money for June? Oh, some of you guys are dealing with you're dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. There's a lot of painful endings in matters of money here. Maybe you guys, maybe there's been negative thinking, negative connotations, a lot of, not even just scarcity, but maybe even stereotypical energies about money. Like there's been strong judgments, is what I'm hearing, like very strong, harsh prejudices around money, finances, power. Maybe you've adopted some ways of survival that have caused you some blockages from more money, or I would say more fulfilling prosperity, more abundance, in a way where you feel connected to the divine. This is more about you being disconnected from the divine. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse is about being disconnected from the divine. So you may be dealing with people around you who are very narcissistic, or you have taken on a stronger approach of being ambitious, but you're forgetting you're forgetting your ability to expand, okay? Or you may be dealing with your partner when it comes to finances in June. You guys are going to collaborate, and you guys are like night and day. One person here wants to help the collective, to heal the collective through making money. The other person is like, where my money at? So take it as it resonates. The Seven of Cups and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's going to be some options. You guys are going to travel for work. I feel like you guys are going to drop off some resumes. There's going to be Zoom chats, like interviews. You're getting opportunities. But again, your heart, like you guys, I'm tuning in, and your heart does not feel like you're in tune with the divine. So really make sure that you're healing any kind of generational patterns around money, because this is going to come up for you time and time again. Okay, so opportunities to work for yourself. Some of you guys, your divine masculine is going to be very in your business when it comes. Listen, if you're going to work with your divine counterpart, you need to make sure things are balanced. There's going to be a lot of money coming in, but a lot of power struggle, or someone not wanting to give, someone not wanting to take, there's too much of a power struggle if you're working with someone, okay? If not, this is about you working for a boss. The opportunity is to work for yourself, but you need to bring your charitable energy into balance. Whatever pain you have suffered, if you were homeless, or you had a very severe background of poverty in the past, and now you feel like you're going to be in your power, but you don't want to give to anybody, there's no point in that. Trust me when I say your spirit guides, your ancestors will let you fall on your behind real fast to learn a lesson. We are not here to just take. This is not what we are here to do. You are gifted qualifications in order to help other people. It doesn't matter what kind of field you're in. There's always room to give to someone who doesn't have what you have, to teach them. It could be words, it could be anything. The opportunity is working for yourself, For others, you just need to set stronger boundaries. You're giving too much. You're trying to accommodate people. Maybe you have a business coming up in June and there's been too much of giving your power away. You're trying to network. You're trying to be in your power, but you're giving away your credit, or you're giving away secrets, or you're giving away your plans. No, honey, no. Bring everything into balance. Everything needs to be surrounded around temperance. Nothing more, nothing less. You need to become this angelic energy. I want to see it. I want to see it for you guys. Nothing matters in this world when we die. We do not take anything except for our soul. That this suit we got on here, the skin suit, honey, the coin, okay? All that legacy money. Well, the most they could do is throw it into your casket, but you can't touch it. You can't buy nothing with it. Your soul is timeless. You incarnate with these experiences. So let's reevaluate where the value is. The only thing we get out of becoming rich and becoming powerful, yes, we get the power, great. Doesn't matter if you die alone, or doesn't matter if you don't help anyone. Have you ever given to somebody that couldn't, give to themselves? Like, listen, quick story, quick rant before I end this. I was just gathering some stuff, and I saw this homeless dude at the park. And one of the things I try to train myself to do is to give without judgment. It doesn't matter if they deserve it. It doesn't matter if they're homeless and drug addict or drunk. It doesn't matter. If you had someone who was in that situation, would you want someone to give to your father, to your brother, to someone you knew, or a sister without judgment? Probably. Would you want to be given to without judgment? Probably. Because we all sin. We all got issues. It's just different. For all of us, we have a different experience, okay? But look, literally, this is what it looked like. It looks like the Rider-Waite. I looked tall, and he was laying on the floor, and his little hand, okay, his little hand went like this, and it was shaking. And he was so good about the pandemic thing. I had my mask on. He didn't want to get me sick. I didn't want to get him sick. And he literally grabbed it with a plastic bag to not touch, to not get sick. I mean, that, you cannot replace that with $1 million. That feeling of gifting life force. Okay. Like, I just had to say that, and I got really emotional. But the moon card is also about really working through your shadow energy when it comes to finances and career and your self-worth. Because yes, you have a potential to own your business. Yes, you have potential to step into a leadership role, to become more powerful, but you have to be clear. Some of you are working with someone that you should not be trusting, or maybe there's some insecurities. Maybe you guys this is going to be a lover. If it's a lover, you can trust. It's just a matter of working through fear. There's a lot of abandonment stuff with both of you, a lot of mommy daddy stuff with both of you. So if you guys can kind of work through that, this will be a beautiful 2 of Cups. But I see a beautiful union of working together and long-lasting achievements. This for me feels like a legacy. But just like life, you have to navigate it. You have to learn people. You have to learn how to move. Yeah? Beautiful. This looks perfect. So what is the outcome? Pile 3, and then we'll end it. Y'all about to get in that coin, baby. From rags to riches, baby. Or just riches. Riches to riches. I hope you guys found that interesting, and I hope it resonated. Talk soon. Bye.